Last of Cincinnati's 5 streetcars is now here, and Kansas City just opened its new streetcar system. With the Cincinnati streetcar so close to opening, we wondered, well, what we could really learn from the debut in Kansas City. So we sent down on your side's Tom McKee to go get some answers for you. Tom?
Well, Cincinnati streetcar begins operating in about 4 months. As you said, Kansas City started over the weekend. Now, both cities are similar, both streetcar systems are similar, but one major difference. Kansas City riders will ride for free for 1 year. Cincinnati isn't willing to go that far, but is looking at sponsorships to give free rides for the 3-day opening gala planned for September. If the opening weekend crowds were any indication, Kansas City's $102 million streetcar is a surefire hit. Cincinnati streetcar supporter Derek Bauman was there to see if that's what things will be like in the Queen City.
It's smooth, it's quiet, but there was an electricity in the air in Kansas City. People were excited. There were lines to get on the entire weekend. They had 27,000 riders over the course of the 3-day opening weekend.
But Bauman says it was more than that. It was a party, a celebration.
There were fireworks, there was a carnival, there was events at each of the stops going on that were sponsored by the local businesses.
That's the same feel Cincinnati wants for its streetcar premiere in September, according to Amy Murray, who chairs Council's Transportation Committee.
A lot of the restaurants and bars along the way will have specials for the streetcar. There'll probably be some musicians and things like that.
Rides on the Kansas City streetcar are free for a year, but Cincinnati's will cost $1 for a 2-hour ticket and $2 for a day pass. But that may not be the case for the first 3 days.
If we're able to get sponsorships, then we'd be able to have free rides that weekend.
Before that happens, the 5 cars have to finish their testing and rack up 500 kilometers on the tracks in what's known as a burn-in period.
We have 1 car that's completed the burn-in period, and then another 4 that are in various stages of completion.
Then the operator has to finish hiring and train 30 or so employees before the system can open to the public.
There's maintenance workers, there's drivers, there's folks that are going to work in customer service. All that training has to be completed.
Now, there's one other economic factor at work here. In Kansas City, $1.7 billion with a B, dollars of economic development is done along the streetcar route. In Cincinnati, nobody can give you an exact figure other than to say it's between $500 million and $1 billion, with it likely to be much, much higher. Tom McKee, not on your side, live in the Over the Rhine.
Tom, thank you. So how do the Cincinnati and the Kansas City streetcar systems compare? Right now on WCPO.com and our mobile app, we have an infographic with side-by-side comparisons so you can see how they measure up.